We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. So the Rockets win the tip. Here's Bazemore. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. McCollum with the ball. Nurkic drills the baseline jumper. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Harden. Left side, Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. The shot misses. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Nate McMillan. And Doris, what did he tell you? B-Train. He makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. We played just over a minute here in the first. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That is his first foul of the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
The Blazers on offense. Pass to McCollum. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. 6 to shoot. B-Train. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Here's Westbrook. Harden outside. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. Portland leading. Now, here's Lillard. Pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. B-Train. Hits it from 3-point range. 8 points for him.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Stapleton. He cleans that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The Trailblazers on offense. 6-point lead. Lillard outside. And here's McCollum. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. First free throw is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Good on both. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Now Harden. Here's Bazemore. Off target from outside.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Pass to McCollum. B-Train. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Bazemore. Jacks up a 3. The Rockets again can't hit. And here are the Trailblazers. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Rockets making a switch here. Westbrook with it. Stolen away. Ahead. All alone. The big dunk at the end of the break. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Harden with it. Knocks it loose. And they're pushing it up. For the finish, and Damian Lillard with the jam. Here's Westbrook. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Swiped away. 3-on-3. Harden. Harden right side. Here's Blunt. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And it's Portland with the rebound.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
B-Train. And he's knocked off course by the knee. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. He's shooting free throws, number 4 and 5 here. And he makes the first.
This is exactly what you need to do with the lead. Just knock down your free throws. When you get fouled, knock them down.
And the Trailblazers making a change here.
They struggled a bit at the line earlier, but they found a nice comfort zone there now here in the second. They've been red hot from the strike.
Timeout call for Rockets. From outside the arc, count that one.
That's his first triple of the game. It was a dry first half for him from long range.
And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Pass to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. A baseline Jimmy. He squares up and sinks it. He has 6.
That's just run of the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. And so we conclude the first half. Trailblazers. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. What a game we're seeing from B-Train. Nurkic, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses. Here's Bazemore, looking for his first basket still in this one. Uncovered. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Now, here's Lillard. There's a screen. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. 6 points for him. And here's Westbrook. Dives for it. To the middle. Nurkic. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Little open net gone here in the second half. Harden outside. Clock at 6. Hartenstein. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Time call here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now here's McCollum. B-Train. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Timeout call for Rockets. Here's Bazemore. Hartenstein. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Now McCollum, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now, here is Hart, off target at the rim.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
Pass to Lillard. McCollum goes back up. Can't get it to go.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Westbrook with it. No block shot, and that one's good. Westbrook, 8 points for him. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Inside, Hero. It's blocked. They retain possession. Second chance shot. But he stays with it.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Westbrook. Right side Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Cannot hit. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. B-Train. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. That's good. Here is Harden. Tries to keep it alive. Here's Bazemore. Here's Westbrook. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 10 points for him.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Down low. That is good. Harden with it. Now here's Westbrook. The three. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here is House. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Pass to Collins. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. The Rockets really having a tough go here. Here is House. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
No good on the quick 3.
You got to give him a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard. He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Covington. And the Trailblazers making a change here. B-Train puts the lead pass in front of him. So it's the Rockets now, trailing by 19. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Westbrook. Covington. Can't get it to fall.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
B-Train. It's intercepted. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Good. He's got 29 points. And here's Westbrook. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's his 5th foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the Rockets making a change here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the way up.
That's really the area where they like all of their shots to come from.
There's the pick. It's blocked. Got a piece of it. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 33 points for him.
You know, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
There's the block. Leaps for it. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Knocked away. They set the pick. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Here's Blunt. 6 to shoot. Viana. The 10-footer finds the target.
You know, when he scores buckets like that, Kevin, it just shows that he can bring some of that X factor for his team.
There's a good screen. This one for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. And so Portland tips.
Sitting here thinking about society. Do you want to hear some?